Today is Sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making a roasted garlic Parmesan loaf. First I'm going to add 125 grams of active starter into a large bowl. Next I'm going to add 280 grams of warm filtered water. Then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Next I'm going to take the bowl off the scale and mix that up. Next I'm going to add 475 grams of unbleached bread flour. Next, I'm going to mix that up until the dough comes together, and then I'm going to go in with my hands and knead it until it's all together. Then I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. Now that it's been 30 minutes, I'm going to do my first round of stretch and folds, which just means I'm going to take one side of the dough and lift it up and place it on itself and do it all the way around the bowl. After that, I'm going to cover the dough back up and let it rest for another 30 minutes. Now it's been another 30 minutes, I'm going to do my second round of stretch and folds and then cover this back up and let it rest for another 30 minutes. Now I'm going to do my last set of stretch and folds and then cover this up and then let this rise until it doubles in size, which takes about 8 to 12 hours. Next, I'm going to make the roasted garlic. So on a cutting board, I have 2 heads of garlic. I'm going to peel off 1 to 2 layers of the skin on the garlic. Next, I'm going to cut the top of the garlic so the cloves are exposed. Next, I have a baking sheet with 2 pieces of tin foil. I'm going to add the garlic heads on each one, and then I'm going to sprinkle some salt and some olive oil on top. Then I'm going to wrap each garlic head in the tin foil and then bake this at 400 degrees for 1 hour. Once the roasted garlic came out of the oven and cooled for a little bit, I'm going to squeeze it out into a bowl and then mash it up with a spoon. Then I added 1 stick of softened butter to the roasted garlic and I'm going to mix that up until it's combined. Next, I floured my surface and I'm going to add the dough and press it out. Next, I'm going to spread some of the roasted garlic butter. Then I have some finely shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm going to sprinkle that on top. Then I'm going to fold over one side of the dough and spread some more roasted garlic butter and sprinkle some more Parmesan cheese. Next, I'm going to fold over the other side of the dough and spread the rest of the roasted garlic butter and sprinkle the rest of the Parmesan cheese. Next, I'm going to roll the dough up and then form it into a circle shape. Then I lined my banneton. I'm going to add the dough into it, cover it up, and put this in the fridge overnight. Now I took the dough out of the fridge, I'm just going to score the top. Now I have my Dutch oven that's been preheating at 450 degrees for 45 minutes. I'm going to add the dough inside and put the lid on top and then bake this at 450 for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, I'm going to take the lid off the Dutch oven and put this back in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. Once the bread comes out of the oven, I let it cool for 2 hours and now I'm going to cut into it. Here's an up close look at the roasted garlic and Parmesan loaf.